Hey entrepreneurs, it's Masusaka coming to you live from yet another location right now. We're going to be diving into episode 7, part 2, talking about money, success, life in general. Can't wait to be connect with you guys very soon. I'm going to see a friend in just a little bit. I'm going to be showing you something really, really cool. Stay tuned, guys. See you in a bit. Hey, how's everybody doing? Welcome back to Limited Lifestyle Entrepreneurs. Yours truly, Masusaka Jonathan. Welcome. I just have another amazing week. It's been incredible. It's a road ride train right now for me. Just going full speed ahead. Everything I do, like 10x everything I do. Just keep going non-stop, guys. So in this episode, we are still in episode 7, but part 2 on how to make money, how to keep it, and how to multiply it. All right, guys. We gotta go bigger, guys. We gotta go way bigger. Think bigger, do bigger things, and just non-stop. Go out there and just crush it, guys. Do you want to be average or do you want to be great? That's the first thing. Because average people make average sale, average commission, average paycheck, live average life. Whereas great people, they do amazing things. And what I mean by that is they help the communities. First of all, they're the hero in their family. They do everything under the sun. There's no stopping them. You always feel things that motivates you. You always attract the right people into your life. You have great things that keep constantly moving and helping in your life. You attract basically positive people, attract positive people all the time. Have you ever considered that? And negative people always attract negative people. Well, same thing with money and success. When you think of multiplying your lifestyle and your money, your success, well, all these things attracts the same results, attract the same successful people in your life. Money attracts money. It's a momentum thing. Can't explain it. It's just the way it works in the universe. So when you think of lack in your life, you're gonna attract more lack things, basically. But if you think of attracting more success and more money, more freedoms in your life, you're gonna start attracting the right people, the right situation, wherever you are and whatever you do. So today we're gonna be diving deep into part 2 of that. Okay, love to connect with you guys every single session. This time I have a full week and it's been amazing through the whole week. I don't get a chance to do video very often, and I grab a chance whenever I get a chance to just make videos and put out great contents out there to help my team, to help first of all to help the community, to bring value into whatever life I can touch out there in the world, hopefully one of them being you. So hopefully we have that great connection by now, guys. And first and foremost, before we begin, do you have your goal for 2019, guys? Have you been reading it? Like I suggest, have you been reading it first thing in the morning, throughout the day? Have it with you so that it can remind you to keep your focus in line. And before you lay down to rest at night, have you refocus your goal by reading and let it sink in your mind while you sleep, and let your mind find the solution that's needed for you when you wake up constantly. Whenever I do that in the morning, my mind feels fresh. I'm very focused. I know exactly what I want all the time. Because to be an entrepreneur is not the easiest thing. It's actually one of the hardest things, because you don't have a boss to tell you what to do. You don't have a manager. You don't have no one. You have yourself to be committed to. But you know what? If you have a big why, that will push you also. Mine is family and the loved one, and what I choose to create. So that's my big why, and that is actually my boss that I put in my head. If I don't go out there and produce, who's not gonna eat? My kids. So that's my why. That pushes me. I need to produce. I need to produce not just average result. I need to produce big result because my kids are watching their dad producing and overcoming obstacle and never having to explain or complain on anything because they mirror what I do and they see it every day, and that pushes me to do more and more and more every single day, which drives me all the time, guys. And I'm so energetic. I don't, it's a natural thing when you feel like you want to do more than what you're capable of. You just have this energy inside you. You want to go wake up right away and just produce the result. So let's dive deep into making money, guys. First of all, what is our average income in the US? 50% makes an average of 30,000 or less. The other, 40, 45, 46% actually break that record to around 48,000 a year, which is still less than 50,000. Not a lot, but enough to have like a family of a couple and two kids to survive. No vacation, to think about. So for you to scale up to the next level, is you have to create in your mind to think bigger, and to know what you want. First of all, if you have what you want, you know exactly the guidelines to follow through, and in terms, it help you to have that momentum to create bigger thing, and money comes and it follow it as a result. Okay, 3 things you need to always focus on: how to make money. There's a lot of different way of channel of how to make money, but start thinking that you want it. How bad do you want it? Do you want to be average or do you want to be great? If you want to be great, you have to have these 3 things in your mind. How do you create money? I'm going to tell you. Okay, how do you keep it, and how do you multiply it? That's from our last session. We're going to bring it into this session. And in your mindset, there is a book out there, I believe I read not too long ago. It's like the 4-hour work week, and I see a whole bunch of stuff that's on social media about working half an hour a day to produce the $10,000, the $100K to be rich, to be that, working part-time to make an income online, and so forth. You know what? Those are part-time. Those are average, below average to be exact. Okay. As far as I know, most successful people, or the one that I know actually, the one that break in, have their breakthrough throughout the year, including myself, we don't work that part-time hour, nor do we work the 4-hour work week, which break down to 10 minutes a day. No, I haven't met one that get rich working 10 minutes a day, honestly. Entrepreneurs that actually became successful throughout their career, not overnight. I know they work extremely hard. They're very creative, and they work in the most odd hour situation, and they commit to what they want to be great at. If you are committed to being great, the money will follow you. Success will follow you. If something that says part-time, whoa, red flag, guy. 10 minutes to make you a millionaire, big red flag. Do you want? I see a lot of entrepreneur people that come into the market room and they dabble into the affiliate marketing world. They never commit themselves fully, completely, to be successful. They dabble in it. It's because they only put a few $100, to get started online, maybe like $100, $49, $300, $500. Some of them even say, I don't have the money, I don't have the time to if you don't have the time, why do you say you want to be a millionaire? What you do? You want to be successful. If you don't have a few hundred to invest in yourself, but you have a few hundred to go out buy, coffee, this, that throughout the week, and junk food that's not even good for your body. And some of them just dabble not putting 100% into what they do, say, oh, okay, at least I try, It's like going to college. So sometimes it's like, I've been to college, but, I try. It wasn't for me. Then you can't. You are not ready to be an entrepreneur. You might be okay to work for somebody else, but you're not ready to be creative, to be an entrepreneur, to put all the time that it takes to be committed to yourself to be success. Okay, an entrepreneur, a successful person is not just born into it. If you are, amazing, great for you. But we are made. You can make yourself to be successful if you wanted to. If you're committed to yourself. Okay, and a lot of the thing is on your mindset, and that's why the mindset game is tremendous out there of learning and teaching on mindsets, because 80% of it is up here, guy. 20% is tactical. It's the tactic of implementation of doing it. Okay, and some of us have also a problem set where you consume so much information, but you don't use it, you don't implement it. Okay, so you have to, whatever it is that you learn just enough for you to learn in the session, but now the same cycle turn around. When you learn something, 80% of it is you take it out and you implement it right away while you have that momentum going. Okay, you don't just consume information, because you get overloaded of information, and guess what? You feel overwhelmed and end up you're not doing anything at all with all the great informations that you just consume. So when you consume information, consume enough and then implement 80% of it right away, right then once you have it. Take action, take massive action, and that's how you start the first step of creating money and success in your life. Okay, but I'm gonna follow it up to the next session by taking a quick break, and I'm gonna dive into the money concepts and what it takes to grow your mind into that concept before we reach the final part 3, which is the secret of creating wealth. Stay tuned. All right. Welcome back, entrepreneur. How are you? Going into the final stretch of episode number 7, part 2 in investing, creating money, and success and wealth. So, some of the thing I want you to start implementing and think about and put it into this episode. Hope you get the value out of this. By the way, golden rule: never be cheap in your journey to success, guy. Never be cheap in your journey to success. Remember, you're investing in yourself. You're not spending. Don't think of spending. Think of investing. What you put in here, that's not gonna go away. That's an investment in a lifetime. So think of the value that you're gonna be able to use the knowledge to multiply your income. Okay, multiply your success in the long term. And no matter what the price it costs, if it can bring value and you can actually multiply your investment by 100-fold, it's worth it, right? So most people, they dabble in the network affiliate marketing world because it's easy. It's a few hundred, not even if it's a few thousand. Whereas a brick and mortar company, when you open it, it might take like 100,000 to $500,000 or even $1 million sometimes. Like think of I don't know if you guys watch Shark Tank. Some of the entrepreneurs that go up there, they put their hard-earned money in there, 50,000, 100,000. So they have no way. They got to go all the way 100% in their mind is, I have to make it. I have to be successful. I have all these, investment in, this is a final cut. So make or break, or die trying. That's what you have to think as an entrepreneur. Even if it's just a few hundred, of getting started as an entrepreneur, even if you have 1% of doubt in your mind, you're gonna fail. If you have plan B behind it, plan C behind it, you're gonna fail. Pick one plan, stick to it, make a go out of it, and go all the way. Go all the way as if you need air to breathe, guy. You never had doubts. That's the one thing. Okay. The other one I wanted you to also get out of this episode is information. There's a lot of information out there, but not all of them structured in a way that you can consume it, one step at a time, point you in the right direction. So you have to be very mindful, very careful of who you choose to be your mentor, what type of information you want to absorb, okay, and do it in the right structure that actually help you to go to the next level. I'm gonna put something really important. I'm gonna put a link down there for you. What I use, how I structure. This is one of the project that I follow and I resonate with, and it actually helped me tremendously because it's structured in a way that I can consume the information and implement into what I'm doing and into a few projects that I'm doing, and it guide me straight uphill. So it's not always a fighting battle all the time. Yeah, it's a learning curve. Definitely, you have to learn that. But more important than that, guy, is when you absorb all this information, 80% of it is your mindset. I agree with that. Absolutely. The 20% is the mechanic of it, and you have to implement and use it. But while you absorbing the information, it's very important to over absorb sometime as well, because by consuming so much information and not enough implementation, well, guess what? Your mind is growing, but your bank account is not growing. Your team is not growing as well. So when you're building a team and you're building wealth, whatever you learn, pick the right information, and while you're learning it, absorb, stop, do 80% of it at least right away, implement it, what you can use right away to get that momentum going. That's how the successful people do. They use the information enough, but they implement it even more, and they do it right away. They focus on it, and then they absorb some more, and then they implement it right away. Implementation is the key that most people will not, do, because it's the least resistant. You like in the morning. I wake up this morning. I feel a little tired because I came home late last night, and at the same time, even when it's late, I still do some more work online, another hour or two. So when I wake up today, a little exhausted, and I say to myself, like, I'm not gonna go to the gym today because I needed some rest and so forth. And you know what? I beat myself again. I say, no, can't do it. Just walk to the gym. Just even if it's like 10 minutes, go in there, get that momentum. And once I got into the gym, my body started moving. I started doing a little rep, a little butterfly. The blood stopped pumping. My mind started creating things. Now my body's like kicking in. I'm like, I don't want to do just for 10 minutes. I want to finish my workout, my 40-minute workout like I normally do. A little cardio, a little exercise, a little this. And while I'm there, I'm thinking, I'm like, it's been a week, so I wanted to finish up episode part 2 of this. And these are the creation of the mind shift, that you have to outbeat yourself every single day, what you want to do, and you got to implement it, and that's what I did this morning. I outbeat myself because I was gonna like relax one day, but at the same time, when I do that, my mind's not focusing, not thinking, not expanding, and yeah, so glad I went to that 40-hour workout, opened up the whole channel of mind shift. Now I'm ready for the whole day, ready to go out there and mingle with people, meet the right person. I know I'm gonna attract some great people in my life today. Yesterday I bumped into like a managers who managed like a silver band, group of bands that plays in New Orleans and around, and now they're traveling into Spain. And it's interesting, the story that people you bump into, and you learn their management skill. That's what I learned, a few key points from this gentleman, and also a CEO who manages for Marriott Hotel. which is great. Ideas, you meet the right people all the time, and they sprinkle some idea onto your mind, so forth. But more on that for future episodes on managerial skill. I said, those who interested in managing a team, I will go into that as well, down the line, because we are structures, at least for limited lifestyle entrepreneurships. I'm structured this whole idea into how to build a solid entrepreneurs, and how to implement for those who want to be in the hospitality industry, how to implement and build a whole structure of whatever line product or restaurant lounge businesses that they want to open in the right way, all the way down by the end of the year to finish the course that I'm building right now. So hopefully you get some value from this lesson. And for the final clip or part 3 in money management, I'm going to really point exactly the secret of the step by step. Probably not going to cover everything, but the main point of how you create that and the step you need to take. So the first 1 and 2 part is hopefully it gets your mind to think of money, what it is, what you can do with it, not just the value of just spending, but or what you can create and duplicate, the lifestyle, just by helping people and putting out the right value and content out there to the right listener that they can use. And mind you, there are like 8 billion people. Imagine how much life you can affect, how much value you can give out. Just think of as many life as you can affect and help, and putting out the value contents out there. There's 8 billion people in the world. How many lives are you willing to help today? Hope you be amazing, be great guy, be excellent, and go out there. Your voice needs to be heard. Everyone has a story. You have a great story. I want to listen to your story. Be great. Matsusaka coming to you live with Limited Lifestyle Entrepreneur. See you in the next episode. What an incredible week. It's been a blissful day. Love going to the aquarium every once in a while to check out my friend Seal. He's 5 of them. Been seeing them since they were a little baby for years. Alright, let's dive into episode 7, part 2 of money, investing, and success wealth building guide. Alright guys, how's everybody doing? So with that being said, I wanna come by and show you some of my friends. I actually come here on the weekend, and he is actually right here, Mr. Seal himself. Hey you. He's just like laying there. And let's see what he's doing. He's flapping his little arms, relaxing, bathing in the sun. This is cool. And his little brother is coming right by. I love seals. I don't know about you guys, but I love seals. And where are they? There's about 5 of them somewhere.
What is that? There's a person in there?